right-hander with the good curveball, Lance McCullers Jr. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Runner on the go. Check swing, little looper. Takes it in for the out. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Yandy Diaz now. And a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now, Jonathan Aranda grabs it on the run. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena, right through there for a strike. And that one pulled foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Isaac Paredes. Check swing, called strike. That one's upstairs, ball one. One out, bases empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one in the air, right field. Lowe has it sized up. Corrals it. 2 down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swing and a ground ball. Walls. Throws to first. And they get Altuve for the out. And that is that. And we're back. Leading off, Junior Caminero. Caminero goes 6'1", hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Ball.
Swing and a chopper out to short. The throw to first. And quickly one away in the second. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. That
Ball
misses
one.
the zone. 1-0. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
McCullers keeping him close. And now Taylor Walls. Hammered, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Back-to-back singles, just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
At the plate, Cameron Meisner. On the ground to third, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. Bottom half half of inning number 2, and now it's Christian Walker. Rasmussen back to work.
Ball,
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first. Out. 1 up, 1 down. Vic Caratini at the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. And that one fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
This to third, Caminero. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. On to the third inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Danny Jansen. And there's a ball.
Ball, no. 2-0.
There's a swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one ripped. And no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now at the plate, Josh Lowe. And that one fouled off. Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's going to be Yandy Diaz. Low at third. Lau at first with no outs. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Stepping in, Jonathan Aranda. That one outside, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Out to center. Myers has this one sized up. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. He's 0 for 1. First
Ball,
pitch
no.
misses.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver this.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now a chance for number 14. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1, and that's all they'll get. Next to hit, Taylor Walls. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And he boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. So up next, Cameron Meisner. And there's a foul ball. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Inside, almost got him.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses. And
that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the rookie DH, Cam Smith. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. That clips the corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Line drive, caught.
that swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Zach DeZenzo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. And a strike on the outside edge.
2-1.
Liner snagged it first. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Low squeezes it, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Jansen to hit. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And the batter now, Josh Lowe. That one drilled left field, and foul ball. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. Now to first, and it's a double play. Lau at the plate.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2 ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
No balls, 1 strike.
2 outs. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Bottom four, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. Ball
Down
one
low.
low.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Tosses across the first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Isaac Paredes now at the plate. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's two down. Two down, base is empty. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-0.
Ball two.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Over to first.
That's an out.
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
And Framber Valdez into the game. He's been so good against lefties. Now it's going to be Jonathan Aranda. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one finds the corner. That is strike 2. On the ground.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Diaz up to third on the wild pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Nice grab.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
And right back to the mound in plenty of time to first, and that is that. Back here at Dyken Park, and here's the catcher, Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Caratini in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ball one there.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. That K is his third of the game. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. And that keeps the inning alive. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Cam Smith. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike. Smith goes 6 feet 3 inches, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2024. And that's a little bit high. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
just missed. Myers off of first with 2 away. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. To third. Whips it across. Inning over. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter now, Taylor Walls. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. DeZenzo makes the catch, and there's one gone. So digging in, Cameron Meisner. Pitch is in there. 0-1. That one ripped left field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Danny Jansen to hit here. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. That's the third out. Back here in Houston, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Zach DeZenzo. And first offering is fouled off. Rasmussen ready to fire now. And a foul ball. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Struck him out looking. Brendan Rodgers up next for the Astros. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
2 balls, no strike.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Puts it away for the out. So the batting order turns over. Jeremy Pena digs in now. That's in there. Strike 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation.
2-2.
That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Right side. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out.